Hey, what's up? I'm Michael. Today we are going to be drawing Barney Rubble. He is a lot different than all of the other characters in the Flintstones, but at the same time, he has a lot in common with Fred. And let's get to it. I am going to, let's see here. Right here, he's got a half of an egg for a head. Okay. And now we're going to bring a line out back here just a little bit, and we're going to swoop. Actually, I'm going to do it back here. And this is something that I'm putting in myself. It's not the way it's drawn. But we're going to swoop across here. Okay. Let's put it right there. Okay, and then this comes down from here to about like this, and it's going slightly at an angle. Okay, so the next thing is he has a bit of a front collar, and it comes up like this, and it comes down, and then it V-necks, and then it V-necks this way, and that swoops up. So I'm going to swoop this a little bit as well, just for my style. Okay. Now another thing you're going to want to do is go on and get his nose in there. So his nose is simply going to be, we're going to give him a little bit of a different, well, I tell you what, no, I'm going to go on and draw him like it is in the book almost. I am changing it slightly, but he's got this big old nose that comes out like so, and it's going to go in like that. It comes down a little bit, and I'm probably drawing that in a little bit too dark. This is going to be like this, and here, let's cut it back a little bit. Okay, so from there, he has, now unlike, he's more like Wilma, he has two little bitty eyes, and they're just black. That's all there is to it. And then he's going to have his ear over here. Let me take that back out. Okay. I've got to where I'm really not even liking using my electric eraser too much on this paper. His ear is, it starts, I'll tell you what, I'm going to erase his eyes that I gave him. Let's go on and use this. The eyes that I gave him are slightly too small. Let's go on and give him a little bit. There we go. And he's got an ear that starts about right here at the bottom of his eyes, and it's going to go to about this part on his nose. So from here to here. Okay, so I don't need that. Now he has a very weird mouth. it's what you want to do is right here at the base of his nose, come out like this, and then you're going to come up here. It's almost like an N. If you want to do it that way, you come here, it's a sideways N, like that. Now I'm gonna come back out and do it a little bit different now, but I'm gonna bring it down here and then bring it back, and then I'm going to take it here and pull it here, and then swoop this part back up in here, and that is his mouth. Okay, so the only thing left up here is his hair, and his hair is exactly the same as Fred's, except for it is it's yellow. He's supposed to have blonde hair, so his hair is going to come out, and it sort of comes up from here like this, but he also has hair that comes sort of like that, I guess you could say. I'm going to make it a little bit different. Then right here he's got two little hairs, and just like Fred, he's got 1, 2, and 3, and this one is actually going to cut back in, and there he is. And let me fix my camera. I'm sorry about that. My camera is slightly, I don't know if it's zooming in automatically or what it's doing, but it is slightly going to the wrong spot. Okay. Now I'm going to start on his, let's see, let's put him in an arm. Well, first thing you want to do is right here, let's do his chest. He's got 4 pieces like this, and then he has a little, almost like a shoelace, and you notice I'm giving him shape. I gave him the wrong shape. I'm giving him a shape by curving the X that's there. Okay, so now right here he's got a little lightning shape, and he's got this big old arm. You want to start the arm just a little bit in from that part there where the lightning shapes, and I want to bring it on down to right about here. So you're just going to draw him an arm there, and on this side, now it just has it like this to show his other arm. I'm going to change that up a little bit, I think. To do a hand, you can bring it down, bring it like so, like that, and now he's got a finger that's going to come here, he's got one that's right here, and he's got one that's right here, and I don't like that. I am going to change that up a little bit. No, don't do like I just done and brush with your hand. Always brush with a brush or something instead. I'm going to slightly do this different though. Okay. This is more of the way that his actual hand is drawn in this book. Now I done Fred's on my own because I couldn't actually get it to work the way that it was in the book, I guess you could say. But this one actually works better the way it is in the book. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I know his thumb would be over here, and so I'm going to sort of, show where his thumb would be. I am going to take that out. I don't want it there, but that's where his thumb would sort of be. It would probably be in here, and it would fold right up under his other fingers there. Let's give him a little bit of an elbow. Okay, now I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, so I'm going to leave it out for now. Now, instead of changing it up too much though, I'm going to bring this down, and let's see here. He has a very odd shaped shirt. It's sort of on an inclinment. And I'm actually going to bring this in to right here. So I've got a lot extra to get rid of now. Because Barney's not actually as fat as I drew him. He's a very short and chubby little guy, but he's not really all that fat. So let's see. This is going to come back more like so. Alright. Oh no! That's never good. Don't get in a rush like I just did. I bent my paper. I'll have to let this book set for a little bit now before I can get my paper back right. Okay, so his feet. He has a line that comes out right here. He has a line that comes out here and a line that comes out here. And he is like Fred Flintstone in that his feet are going to be like this. He sort of let's do that. Okay, and now to fix his feet, basically he's going to come like this. He has another toe here, and then he has his big toe, and his big toe actually curls a little bit more there, and the only toenail that he shows is on his big toe here. But I am going to put them in just to have them. I don't like not having them. If it's on one, I want it on all of them. So let me okay. And I don't really like his legs looking like that, so I am going to separate them a little bit, and I'm going to give him a little bit more down here than he actually has normally. So let's give him a toe, another toe, and let's give that one there. There we go. Now, I'm actually going to change this side a little bit because I don't like the way that it turned out. I'm going to slightly make that a little bit smaller. And I think I'm going to come back up here. And I am going to bring this in a little bit smaller as well. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see here. He has this very weird little arm, and I'm going to bring it out like this, and he's going to have, okay, you want to make a shape like that, almost like a five-sided shape. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then you add sort of like that 6 shape to it, and right here he's got a little thing. Now this is not in the book, but this is a way that you can sort of draw him. Now I will go back and fix this hand a little bit. I don't like the way that it looks at all. So let me sketch it in a little bit better. He's got this, got the back of his hand here. So let's give him a finger here. Actually, I think I want that finger to be there. Then this one here, and this one sort of here. And that's not how I want it either. That makes him look very weird. Okay, so now let's see. I can give him a little finger here. I can give him a middle finger here, and then you can do it however you want to. I really don't like this at all. What I'm going to do is just erase this out, I think. I'm going to go on and erase that, and I'm going to make it so that he's got his little thumb here, and something like that. You know, he's just sort of holding his hand out there. Let's make his thumb a little bit bigger too. And bring that. Okay, so this is going to be right here, coming from up here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that is the pencils. Okay, there is one more thing to do. Like Fred, he's got a beard, and I am not going to do it the way I done Fred's, but it's going. So I'm not going to do it the way I done Fred's, but there we go. That is it, and I'm going to go on and start the outlines. I am going to do it with a Micron 08 to start with, and then I will be switching over to my Faber-Castell brush pen. First things first, I'm going to sweep this off really good. Okay. Let's start with his arm. Okay. Okay. I want to thicken this one up just a little bit more. Alright. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get some of these in. Again, I'm putting that in to where it's crisscrossed. And crisscrossed in a way to show the shape of his body. Okay, let's go on and do his feet. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do this one almost the same way as that one, I think. Okay. There we go. And now all that's left is his head. Let me see here. Okay. His head, again, as I said, it's very egg-shaped. I am going to try to do most of the stuff without unnecessary strokes. Okay. Alright, now the rest of it I'm going to do with pen brush. After I do that, let's see. I think I'm actually going to do this with the Pigma pen brush. Okay. Now, let's see here. It sort of leaves a little bit on the inside right there. I want to go back over this. Okay. And give that hair slightly bolder look. And that is Mr. Barney Rubble. He has an ear as well. Okay. Let me. This might look a little weird, but this is actually where his beard is coming in, and I am differentiating with thicker lines the different parts of his body. So, alright, let's give it a good old erasing. Need my kneadable eraser. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So that is about it. Let me come in here and sign it. Let's see, I'm going to sign it right here. Today is 2/21/2015. I had tried putting the apostrophe 15 and I really didn't like the way it turned out, so now I can just come in like so. I am going to do one little thing right here, and that is I'm going to bring that around and I'm going to tie that eyebrow into that and make this one a little bit thicker too. And let me just going to thicken up his hair a little bit around the edges. and let me do it with the other one. I think I'm going to put it this way. There we go.